I'm going to just say this real quick. I'm not drunk now, but I'm coming off of being drunk. Went to a party earlier, had a lot to drink. It's what happens when you live in California and you work around a bunch of Mexicans and everyone wants to have a fiesta every weekend. You kind of get a little partied out. But I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like the shifting sands are upon us right now. The tides have changed. The world is changing. The axis is now flipping. Everything that was gone wrong in the last couple of years is coming back full circle, and it is great. It's very great. What am I talking about? Talking about the political climate. So, some Twitter user named JJ, whatever, who cares, had the fucking audacity to call J.K. Rowling a Nazi. So what did J.K. Rowling do in response? Well, maybe not even her, it was her lawyers probably, sent JJ a nice little letter saying, we're gonna fucking sue the living shit out of you into fucking oblivion, and there ain't shit you can do about it because I'm a billionaire and I will drag this shit in the court until you got nothing left because you can't compete. Basically doing the Disney project thing. That's what Disney did. So, what did this happen? Or why did this happen? Well, somebody had the audacity to call J.K. Rowling a Nazi for no reason. It's an accusation. It's not a fact. What did J.K. Rowling do to deserve such a horrible crime? Well, I've said it before in other videos. Whenever I made a video, I'm sorry, this is really bright. I can't do the light right now. Fucking hell, my head hurts. I gotta take a migraine medicine. A migraine medicine. uh, Now, why did they do this? Well, J.K. Rowling basically had something to say about a year or two ago, and now she's called something. So there's some word that's used on her now called a TERF, which is just a made-up acronym for stupid people to try to win arguments online. It means nothing. If somebody calls you a TERF, who gives a shit? Get on, move on. They're stupid. She basically said, not really came out and said it, but she was just basically like, trans women should stay the fuck away from women's bathrooms and stuff like that. Just there's other things she said too, but it's all basically mashed in with that kind of thing. And of course, everyone who's supposed to be in support of women, believe all women, we are feminists, we're all for equality, are just suddenly like, no, wait a minute, hold on, wait, no, 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 no. Women don't matter anymore. Trans women have superiority. They're the true oppressed group of individuals, despite women literally being, objects for hundreds of thousands of years. Not even hundred thousands of years, just thousands of years. Humanity's probably about 100,000 years old. Who really knows at this point? But all throughout history, women have been nothing but fucking, you know, objects. We used to be able to trade, your best pig, your best cluck of chickens for the other farmer's daughter's hand in marriage. So women never really had any rights, and then when they get a little bit of leeway, they kind of go crazy with the feminism, and then this shit happens. That's what I like about the left. Everyone's always telling me, in real life, this happens at my job too, and I work with a bunch of conservative Mexicans, and that's the funniest thing. Because they're always just like, well, you work with Mexicans, surely they're like Biden supporters. I'm like, I don't think you guys understand something. So I work with a lot of illegals too. That's the thing. So when people come in from Mexico, if you don't know this, a lot of Mexicans are very religious and really spiritual. And then you got people on the left who are like completely anti-religion. They say no to God. They say that they're all atheists. Vote for me, by the way. And let's take God out of everything. Then you got the conservative party that are just kind of like, yeah, yay, God, ye God. And then it's just like, gee, I wonder why they're all, not liberal. You know who's usually liberal when they're Mexican? Americans. If you see like a Mexican chick that's born in the U.S., they're probably going to be liberal. If they're from Mexico, they're probably not going to be. I forgot what my entire point was on this. Like I said, I'm kind of like out right now. But yeah, so I don't even know where I was going with that. I kind of go on the tangents, kind of. But basically, it just everything's changing with the political climate right now, and it's just this whole thing is just amazing. You got J.K. Rowling threatening to sue. You got people like backstepping the whole like, well, I guess we can't call her a Nazi anymore, which is just thank God because I'm so tired of hearing that word. It's like I don't agree with you, so the best way to avoid you detecting that I'm projecting is for me to call you something that I don't understand what the definition of said word actually is, what it means, what it stood for, and what it's all about. You are a Nazi now because you don't like SpongeBob fan fiction comics on Rule 34. That's basically what a Twitter user does at this point. It's just so stupid, man. It's just so tiring. I'm so tired of it. It's like you're not intellectually capable of just talking things out, disagreeing properly, and your first resort to do is just to say this shit. And then you have the audacity to sit there and say this shit to J.K. Rowling, who is a billionaire, who is a bummed homeless person at one point, and she's self-made, and she's a woman. That I think that's what I was getting at too. It's just I don't know. It's like she's just battling against. Oh, that's what I was saying. So like I'm sorry, I'm so out of it. So you got the one thing that I really laugh about the people on the left is just basically they try to be so PC about shit, and that when you're smart enough to realize that you can't actually do that logically, it becomes an oxymoron. It becomes a walking contradiction. It becomes an anomaly. That's not the right word. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like you got like trans women, and they're just like trans women are women, and then you got the feminists that are just like, wait, hold on. I actually know somebody that said that trans women are basically the blackface of women, and I was like, huh. It's funny. I think it's funny, but I don't hate trans women. I don't hate trans people at all. I just don't like the craziness that comes with it, and which sucks because a lot of them have actual issues. Suicide rate is very high, and it's actually gone up 9% since everyone's been defending them. I kind of feel like people should pay attention and shut the fuck up, but I don't know. I digress. Um, yeah, see, with Elon Musk buying Twitter, the Twitter climate's changed. Thank fucking Christ, because my God, do I love Twitter now. Uh, then you got J.K. Rowling. It's like, well, wait a minute, you're a journalist and you're trying to slander me with shit? Fucking continue, boy. I got like 17 lawyers ready to fucking ruin your life. And I'm a billionaire, so I can win. Like, I'm going to win. I'm going to drag this out till you're financially destroyed. You're going to take out all the mortgages on your house. Your wife's going to leave you because she's going to be like, you've ruined us. I'm going to take the kids, take your dog, and all that's going to be left for you is the fucking 38 special in your drawer. That's all I'm saying. This is, Mike Tyson said something that I really liked a couple years back. He said the internet's made everyone a little too comfortable saying whatever you want to other people without getting punched in the face as a resort. And it maybe I butchered that a little bit, but you get the point. It's true. People learn to talk so much shit without, paying the repercussions of the consequences of your actions of what you're saying to people. I have this dude, and he may watch this video or whatever, and if you do, Bevels, hello. Quit being a bitch about shit, seriously. But there's this guy I argue with on the forums for one of my video games constantly, and he will sit there and say the most stupid shit, and he says this shit because he knows that he can get away with it until I pull up. If I ever pull up, his ass is going to change his tune really quickly. And I'm pretty sure he talks shit to everybody. That's not even just me. Well, for my video game wise, he does talk shit to like everybody that disagrees with him because he thinks his opinion's like holier than Val. And it's just not. You're not the fucking golden goose of fucking playing the stupid nearly 20-year-old video game. You're fucking not. You're a clown. I don't know. It's just funny. People like that, you know they're bitches. You know they can never even look you in the eye whenever you confront them in public. That's all I'm saying. On that note, I'm gonna leave. I'm not even gonna edit this video. I'm just gonna upload it. I'm gonna lay down. Like I gotta get past this. Ah, my God. Yeah, Mexicans party fucking hard, bro. And see what's really funny is I left the party just a little while ago, and I drove home. I know I shouldn't have drove, but I drove home, and they text me and they're like, "Did you make it home?" I'm like, "Yeah," but they didn't get my message, so they called me, and they're still blasting the fucking music. I'm like, "Bro, go the fuck to bed." Shit. Jeez, you guys are gonna be up. It's like almost 2 a.m. right now in California. Holy fuck. All right, goodbye.